All right, so this is the 22 Tesla Model Y Performance. And so the last one we bought you was the dual motor one, but this one here we wanted to show you. This is the performance version. This is on 22-inch wheels. So I've had a couple of questions on these. I'm gonna try and answer them. And if you have any other questions, just put them in the comments. So first, I had a question from a guy in California. He wanted to know, could you get 24s on it? And I don't think you could get 24s on here without scrubbing, and it's not an issue of top to bottom because you actually got room here. See, as far as there, you actually got room, but what comes into play is back here. And when you turn this wheel to make your turn, this comes out and starts rubbing. So right now with these 22s, you got just maybe about an inch of space between this when you turn that wheel all the way. And I would show you that real quick, but it would kind of shut off my audio. So I may show you that at the end because it's hooked to my phone. I don't want to shut my audio again. I'm off like I've been doing in the past. But so let's start up here at front. It's on this front set, so they're staggered. The front is on 245 slash, I'm gonna zoom in on this tire size so you can see it, but it's on 245 slash 30 slash 22. So if you don't know, the 245 is your width across here. That's your width. That's that 245 number. We went with a little smaller in the front as far as the width. So 245 is that number. That 30 means this sidewall is 30% of that. So that area there. So the smaller that number is, the smaller this is. You see these are really skinny, which is performance tires, which you like. So 30. And then the 22, of course, it's the size to diameter, 22 inch there. So 245, 30, 22 on that. Now on the back, on the last one, on the dual motor, we actually went with the 30s on the back also, but you actually got room here. So I like to fill up that room, you know what I mean? So what I did here, we went 275, which is a little wider, gives you a little more traction on that rear because you got more width in the back. So 275, as you can see. Now that next number you'll see it's not 30. The front was 30. You see these are 35. So that 35 is giving you more sidewall there. And you need that to really fill up the space. You want to fill up your space to make it look as nice as possible. And then that last number is 22, so you got 22 inch again. So we're gonna pull back and just take a look at it one more time. I'm gonna get in here in a second. I'm gonna show you what I meant. My audio may go out on it, so I'm gonna talk about everything before we do this because my audio may go out when it links the Bluetooth to the car. But what I'm gonna show you, what I'll be talking about if you can't hear me, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna turn the wheel all the way, and I'm gonna get in there and show you why 24s won't go on this car, in my opinion, unless you wanna cut something. And we don't really want to do that. So at least I didn't. If you want to cut something, you know what I mean, or you got a shop that wants to cut something and you make it do 24s. The only other option would be 23s. If you can find some 23s with a 25-inch sidewall, would go on there. 24s, if they would go on there without cutting or anything, you definitely, instead of the 30, that number I showed you 30, you would have to do 25, or they maybe make a tire that's smaller than 25. So that would be the only option, but I personally don't think 24s would go on there. 23s you can get away with. If you do find you some 23s and you can get that tire a 25 for that middle number, you'll be good. So I'm gonna get in here now. I'm gonna cut this wheel. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Sound may go out. So, all right, if my sound did go out, hopefully it'll come back in here. So here's the issue. Again, you got pretty good room up here if you want to go bigger. This is your issue here. You see that? If you get in here, this camera can get in here. That There's no scrubbing even when you turn the wheel. A lot of times that's how you want to tell if your car, when you cut that wheel all the way to the left or right, you want to make sure there's no scrubbing, and there's no scrubbing or no anything like that. So I think I've answered all the questions people have been asking me. Oh, and this is the performance version, so it's actually dropped an inch over the dual motor. So and this was still able to get on the back. Like I said, we did 22 with the 35. So on the dual motor, you got, you got another inch of space going up and down. So again, but the problem would be like what I showed you when you turn the wheels. So, all right, hey, y'all got any questions? Please let me know. Please hit that like button for me. It really, really helps me out. And if this was any value to you, brought you any content, you enjoyed it, hit that like button for me, share this video, and make any type of comment down there. All that helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows me to bring you more stuff like this. Thank you.